Einstein's relativity still today is not well understood and is misinterpreted. And today I will give a brief presentation of special relativity and how the classical special relativity was developed in a physical theory. Because classical special relativity is a mathematical theory. So first thing is this so-called Planck contraction that we have in special relativity. You should know that this Planck contraction was invented by Henrik Lorentz because Michelson-Morley experiment has given negative result. So he said that the beam that is in the direction of the Earth motion is shorting. And still today we are keeping in physics this Planck contraction, which actually does not make sense. Why something that moves should get shorter? So what is essential in special relativity is not that time is relative. It is not time that is relative. Velocity of clocks is relative. Okay. Clocks run slower in the faster moving physical object. Okay. In this famous example of train station and passing train, the clock on the train is running slower and the clock on the station is running faster. But what is missing in special relativity? That this relative rate of clocks is valid for both observers. So for the observer on the station, the clock on the train is running slower and his clock is running faster. And for the observer on the train, the clock on the train is running slower, the clock on the station is running faster. Okay? Because a relative rate of clocks has nothing to do with the observer, is a result of the energy density of the superfluid space. And because the train is moving, he is integrating some of the energy of superfluid space in the atomic structure, and that's why the train has kinetic energy. And because of the kinetic energy, the energy density in the center of the train is a bit smaller, is a bit lower, because kinetic energy can be calculated into relativistic mass, and relativistic mass is diminishing variable energy density in the center, and that's why the clock runs slower. And this is valid also for the GPS system, you know. The clocks run faster on the GPS satellites than on the Earth surface for 35 microseconds per day. And then they run slower because of special relativity effect for 7 microseconds per day. That's why we have a difference 38 microseconds per day between clocks on the satellites and on the Earth's surface. And the special relativity can be described with Galilean transformation for x, y, and zeta, and for Selleri transformation for time. So time in advanced relativity is duration of motion or material change that we measure with clocks. Okay, Time is not a fourth dimension of space anymore. And in such a special relativity, everything works. There is no contradiction. And there is no this kind of mysticism, which is actually present in special relativity. There, this so-called twin paradox, there is no paradox in special relativity. The twin that is in the spaceship is aging slow with the slower rate than the twin that is on the Earth, because the spaceship is going fast. And this fast moving object is additionally diminishing energy density of space. And that's why the clocks run slower there. That's why you are also aging slower there. If you would go on the moon, you would age a bit faster than on the Earth. This is because the energy density of space on the moon is higher than on the Earth surface. So if you take a clock that is in the intergalactic space, this clock is running at the maximum speed, maximum rate. But when you will put the clock in the center of the black hole, the clock will really start running much slower. And this all depends only on the variable energy density of space. So I published several articles on special relativity, and you will have now one link below. And if you have some questions, you can ask me, you can send me. Einstein did a great work with the relativity, but this work was not in the final stage. Okay, space-time should be replaced and was replaced with the time invariant space, where time is only duration of motion in this time invariant space, which we experience as now. And the curvature of space was replaced with the variable energy density of space, because NASA has proved that that universal space is flat, has Euclidean shape. You can check my past videos. I've spoken about this often, and I wish you a good day.